Visitors who have frequented the Flight 93 Memorial from its beginning will recall a place scarred by decades of strip mining. But through the efforts of the National Park Service and volunteers, nature has begun to reclaim this space and heal the landscape. As the first of 150,000 trees begin to take root, so does the effort to educate visitors about the events that took place here 11 years ago. Donna Glessner, a volunteer with the Friends of Flight 93, tells us about the memorial's evolution.
Earlier, I believe that people came here with a lot of sorrow and a lot of just wanting to express their respect, their honor, thanking the passengers and crew, although they're not here to receive that, And more so and increasingly, they're coming here for an education. They're coming here for a better understanding of a day that they know is important, but they maybe can't quite put their finger on why. They're a little fuzzy on the details. They were more connected in their minds with what was going on in New York, and they want to know more. What are the facts here? Tell me what really happened here. Tell me about those passengers and crew. Why were they on the plane? What kind of people were they? Why was this memorial built the way it was? What was the architect trying to convey? Those kind of questions.
Gordon Felt, former president of Families of Flight 93 and brother of passenger Edward Felt, echoes the collective vision of the park as a place to educate visitors about the events of that day.
The goal of the memorial is to not only be a site where people can come and they can learn about the 40 individual passengers and crew on the flight, but learn about their collective actions. And slowly, over time, the park has evolved from a temporary memorial that was really just spontaneously created early on to a little bit more of an organized temporary memorial during the early planning for the permanent national memorial. And then, as you know, on the 10th anniversary last year, we dedicated the completion of construction on the first phase, which was the protection of the sacred ground, the wall of names, the entrance shelter going into that sacred ground area. And the next phase encompasses the construction of a visitor center and an educational center. And that is very exciting in that at that point, people coming in to visit the site will not only be able to come in and learn about what happens, but also be able to hear more about the day.
Jeff Reinbold, superintendent of the Flight 93 National Memorial, emphasizes the importance of educating young people who may have their own questions about 9/11.
Yeah, it's actually it's a good time for us. In the spring, we're going to begin construction on the visitor center and a couple of the other features at the site here. We're already seeing middle school groups and other kids coming here who don't have the same connection to that day that we do, and so the visitor center will be a really important piece to tell the story to folks who didn't live through it. We also hope in the spring that we'll begin construction of a learning center, a separate building that's a multi-purpose space that will allow us to do a variety of activities and programs in there, all intended to be more responsive to things that are going on in the country and make sure that the messages from Flight 93 go out to next future visitors.
In the days following September 11th, 2001, signs and bumper stickers urged us to never forget. Now the National Park Service and volunteers have made it their mission to ensure this never happens, that the memory of the sacrifice made here is not lost or forgotten. And we leave you with the voices of the Flight 93 Memorial Chorus, who were on hand this weekend to welcome visitors to the Flight 93 National Memorial.